So I've got several interns coming. And we got some coming from University of Charlotte, which are close.
Okay.
And I'm seeing how it's connected. So um in the micro school movement and how they closing these schools. So I'm just gonna push y'all to excellence. I'm sorry. I'm just that's what I'm just gonna do. I just have to do this. And the reason why is because like
Mhm.
I just got elected to serve on my sustainability committee in Zebulon.
Oh, really?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I wasn't looking for this, Erica. I was
Wow.
trying to stop. I was trying, yeah, after my dad died, I was depressed. I wasn't gonna do it. I was like, okay. Had a whole conversation with God and his people. And God was like, I didn't and I just was wrestling with it because I was like, God, your people ain't, your people, I don't know where you get these people from, Lord. And so my commissioner, he lives in my neighborhood,
Uh-huh.
and I saw him come outside. I saw him walking down the street and I came inside. I was having this conversation. The Lord's like, I ain't tell you nothing about that. Just go back outside.
Mhm.
So I told my commissioner what I'm telling you now, like, because I knew he wanted me to serve. I didn't know at the time and what.
Mhm.
Like, look, and I went off on him. I was like, look, I don't work for free. Da, da, da. I can't do it. I just can't. I mean, I'm being pushed into poverty and I just can't do it. And I just, God's people just don't want to. So he looked at me and he took a package from me in Zoom. And then
Mhm.
he got busy, didn't follow up with it. Recently came back out to support an event that I have. But meanwhile, he put me on the sustainability committee. And in addition to that, I went to launch Raleigh this past week because he told me about a launch Raleigh position and got me into that class. And I'm saying that to say that I now see like an office coming in Zebulon. I now see a studio coming in Zebulon. And with the micro school movement, if we don't stand on what God has put inside of us, then who are we to complain on anything?
Right.
So it takes sacrifice, it takes discipline, it takes understanding, okay, I gotta be able to be here, be present, show up, and get this thing out of me. I did not write this. You wrote this. And you put me in it. And I can never forget how you handed it to me like a fetus. A fetus. Like that was just born and we gotta get this baby into the incubator. In the incubator. And we gotta pump it and we gotta make sure that it lives. You are the mother of this idea.
Oh no.
And if you don't get this out of you, you wrote this. If you don't get it out of you, then the people that you're supposed to serve die.
Mhm.
I mean, I'm trying to get you to understand that. Do you get that?
Yes, I do. I do.
So that
Yeah.
means in a month's time, it's gonna be like, oh, I sure want to go out to eat. Oh, I sure wanna. Oh, I sure wanna. But you gotta think. You gotta think in this time. I still gotta show up for myself. I have to show up for myself.
Yes.
I gotta show up for the
It's
people that I'm serving.
true.
I gotta, I
True.
gotta, I gotta, I gotta, I gotta put this in my mind. I gotta put this in my spirit. Because God gave this to you. Erica, I did not write this.
Mhm.
I didn't write it. I didn't know. I didn't even know you wrote it. This is your baby. It's you are responsible for it. You can't give it to the organization you're trying to serve. You can't give it to when it comes out like this, this is your fetus. And if you don't deliver this baby, then we're gonna stay in bondage. And your
Okay.
piece is so have you ever seen Claude Anderson's video? Did I show it to you? Okay, that's the
I don't
look.
think so.
Let
I
me show
don't
it to
think
you.
so.
Let me show it to you. Hold on. Let me show it to you. I can't do what you're supposed to do. I don't have your experiences.
Mhm.
And I can't tell you, no matter what has happened to me, I had to keep going. I come and people were like, and I come with the arrogance of no, I'm gonna make this happen because I know I was born to do this. Um,
Mm-hmm.
but my goal is also to find the people that's supposed to be a part of this because I'm marketing, I'm media.
And what's his name? Claude Anderson?
Yeah, he was in Hidden Colors. You ever seen that movie before?
There's a direct relation between
Girl, yes.
prison and being in prison. Go find see how many Asians you can find in American prisons.
You
They
hear this?
ain't gonna be in there. But 51% of the prison will be black because blacks don't have any businesses and industries. There's a direct link. Blacks won't practice group economics. Black won't practice group politics. If you don't practice, you're setting yourself up. I told that 5-story building, you're setting yourself to get wiped out. Understand the nature of race, which is economics. If you build the first floor, it's economic. Build your businesses and your industries. Control business and industry, and put that pulls in your money, and hold that money, and practice group economics with it. Arab and Asian money bounces 12 or 13 times what it needs. Jewish money bounces 18 times. Black folk got to learn how to practice group economics. Black Americans spend every penny they get outside their own community. Then you take the money and the wealth that you get from that first floor and go to the second floor. The second floor is politics. You then take that money on the first floor and you control your politics. Black folk must quit allowing people to tell them to go out and vote. Vote for what? Nobody's going to do anything for black folk in politics. Politics is controlled by money. Major corporations got the money. That's what controls politics. If you have no money, you have no say so, you have no benefits coming. So you take your money and you control, and you take your money from the first floor, you buy every politician on the second floor. And any politician you can't buy, you rent or lease them to get what you need. Then once you get the second floor under control with the politician with your money, then you go to the third floor. The third floor is a police department and the court system. You take your money from the first floor and your politics on the second floor, and you control the court system and the police department. Then the fourth floor then is media. You then take the money that you generate off the first floor from business and industries, and you go after radio stations, TV stations, newspapers, and cable systems, so that you can now inform and communicate with your own people. Right now, black folk only control less than 35 thousandths of 1% of the media in the United States. Out of 12,000 radio stations, black folk own about something like about 75, 80. That's all. You own no cable systems. You don't have a daily newspaper. You have nothing of importance. You got about one black TV station. So you can't communicate with your people. You can't inform your people. You can't do anything. You can have Rush Limbaugh and all the rest of the guys talking about racism all day long and bad mouthing and O'Reilly's. They can call black folk all kind of names all day long. What are you going to do? You can't respond. You can't communicate with your own people because you don't have an economic base. 51% of all the prisoners in the United States are black people. You only make up 12% of the population. That's no accident. It's because you don't control the economics and the politics. They're going to go after the weakest people they can get their hands on to incarcerate them. That's the black folk. And what are you going to do in response to them when they over incarcerate you? You're going to go out and have a march, a demonstration. We're going to march. March, well, who cares? Marching has never changed anything.
A little over a decade ago, Tony Robbins taught Oprah to walk on fire. According to Tony, he didn't do it through motivation.
So
Wow,
I've
that
been,
was good.
yeah, that was. I've been in putting in shopping. So Shafia University is the client right now that's taking our OTT space.
I love
So
shopping.
yeah, so she's the client that I have right now that is pushing OTT, and because her contract is one of the largest I have right now, I'm able to sit in the space of OTT. So
Mm-hmm.
that means that she's taking she's looking for social media, but because of what her contract, she's in the OTT category. That's $1,000 a month, and I'm also working with another creator on that. So it's not just me; it's me and another creator. So that $1,000 goes very very short with um with basically she's supplying me with some tools I need to be able to put her in position to tell her story on OTT. Now, all she was looking for was social media, but I was like, no, I got the OTT package starts at $1,000, so I'm just going to the OTT. So with
Mm-hmm.
that, she gets interns. She was supposed to be looking for one project, but she's got 5 objectives. And because I'm having interns, I got a university right now in Ghana writing her a program for her books to catalog them. That would be a Dewey Decimal System,
Word.
catalogization process. These kids are in Ghana at Cavendish University that's doing that. I talked to a professor this week. She was her African American Studies department was shut down since I talked to her about 2 months ago. But because she comes out of the humanities building, she is creating Shafia a coloring book for fundraising that she's going to do this fall that will center around Ida B. Wells, the sanitation workers that King was fighting for, the Jubilee singers, and the current theater and music inside of Memphis today. Um,
Mm-hmm.
and another university that is going to be working on automating the process of making social media videos. We got Champlain College that will was creating me an API system whereby customers will come in, put in a work order, instantly spit them out a campaign for media. Shafia specifically is looking for a webinar to be turned into snippets for distribution online.
Mm-hmm.
So when I went into this space to shop for clients for Shopee, I also began shopping for clients for myself. But this
Mm-hmm.
particular program that I'm doing with you and Aaron, and that is to be able to um, have people understand the customer journeys and work with the community educators program. So the University of Charlotte called me about that one, and they were so disgusted with how they're being treated in this administration and how a lot of the professors are leaving the United States because of the edict that the universities are under about teaching and what they're supposed to be teaching.
A lot of the professors are leaving. I'm
Yeah,
not surprised.
right, right. So but this puts us in a position where we look like gold to people because they're like your project stands out because of what you're doing, whether it's the robotics piece, whether it's the pieces I built for Shafia, whether it is they are happy to connect our students to something that is this forward thinking, this pivotal, because Shafia's project is basically called Communiversity, where you have a community university and there is no restrictions on what we can teach. Communiversity, a place where you can come for workshops, a place where you can books, a place that's serving the community with knowledge. So
That's
you,
awesome.
so I'm just telling you that you're in the midst of all of that and putting your curriculum together into this program is 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 forward thinking. It is groundbreaking. It is a part of people saying we are we are going to we as the people are going to function as we as the people outside of these systems that don't serve us well. You and Aaron are the 2 pilot programs in this educators program. Your piece is the building, the 2 pieces that he just talked about, where he talked about the judges and he talked about the policing department, is you. I have nobody else sitting in that space. That's you. Why? Because you come with that many years of experience in the space and you are a whole floor, 2 floors in that building. So I want you to understand what it is that you are contributing to this project. And it's never, I'm not going to show up for myself or my people. You have the power to do this. You have been given the power to do this. You have to budget this in. You have to say, okay, let me attack this where this 125 a month is not just something, oh yeah, well, I might come, I might come. I did not write this.
No.
You wrote this. This is your baby. And if you let it die, then there is no floors in that, because that's not what I'm doing. What I did was I went and joined Primerica because they do mortgages, they do finances, and they do insurances. We've got like several people that meet on these calls. 10 of these people have joined the marketing team to do a silver tsunami documentary. It's 10 people. I'm training them. I got together 10 people paying $40 a month to do a $400 a month service for me. So then they are a collective doing this together. So I mean, you know several people that belong on that floor. Maybe you might want to make some phone calls and say, hey, you want to take this class with me? You know what I'm saying? And that way, if it goes down to $10 a month or 20, but collective group. I, why? Because you wrote this. You wrote me into this.
I
I
did.
know.
I did.
So I should never feel like, well, I'm pushing her. No, I'm not pushing her. I'm gonna walk you through this. But you have to put in your mind that this is something that that is my baby. It was on life support when I saw it.
It is. I what I think, what I was talking to my mom that, when it comes to um the responsibilities of life that I have, um I just need to figure out a better way of balancing it all, because right now I'm like doing this.
Okay.
And
Not because you're helping her right now.
yes, and also, trying to juggle work, and also, you know this piece as well, because I'm like, gosh, I'm not, I'm by the time I finish, like, with sometimes with my day, I'm like, gosh, I'm kind of tired, I'm not doing what I need to do for this piece. And so I'm going to, I just got to put
Oh,
it
just
in,
show
put
up.
it.
Just show up. Just
Yeah, I
show
just.
up. Because I'm gonna help you. I'm gonna walk you through this. So if you don't, if you show up, then I'll help you do the pieces that you haven't. I'm gonna stand in the gap for you. But I just want you to put in my mind. Let me just show up. And so it's not even about what I got done. I want you to understand. I want you first to understand the process. So me and these kids come in and do this work.
Mhm.
You know that, because people don't know that I work 4 or 5 days for their vision. And then they'll come to me and be like, oh, well, I don't. I'm like, Lord, I can't carry their vision and my vision. So
Right.
what I want you to do is because I don't know your work. I want
Mhm.
you to just show up, put it in that space. Don't let it be so, well, I don't have it done. I'm just going, well, I ain't get it done. I'm just going to quit. I'm just going to slow down. I'm just going to push this off. We got kids waiting on you.
Right, 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 right.
So I want you to in your mind and make the commitment. Even if you didn't do the work, I'm gonna just show up because right now I'm tired. Tamisha's gonna help me walk through this. I'm gonna walk. She's gonna walk through this. Don't ever put it in your mind that I'm not gonna meet with her this month.
Okay.
Because I want you to understand that these kids coming to work. First of all, it's hard to get to university. It took me all summer to write the capstone project. I'm out here
Mhm.
working for you, and so I'm gonna bring you some help. And and in addition to that, it's got to take life. It's got to stand up. Because if not, what we doing listening to NPR?
Right.
What we doing mad at somebody?
Yep, yep, yep.
I mean, y'all want me to pick cotton again?
Because literally that's where we're headed.
Right. So, and
Yeah.
if the visionaries don't stand with their vision, then
Mhm.
you see they're playing where you're playing at. Our plan beats their plan. And so the university's like, I talked to this woman the other day. She was like, she closed her door to talk to me. She was like, Tamisha, I said, they trying to make you quit. I said, you cannot quit on this project. I said, because this project is going to be king to what we're doing. She was like, girl, you made my day. And so I was like, don't, no matter what they say, I said, close your door. You're tenured. your department, you were already, she was like, you're already, I said, you can't quit. People from my board is, they're from Memphis. So she was like, okay, Tanisha. And she was just so happy to just be a part because connected to the students, our plan beats your plan. And if you
Mm-hmm.
don't show up, I don't have no educators. If you don't show up, I don't have no pilot program. And so what I'm probably gonna do is I'm gonna turn around and have them create this pilot program. I'm gonna go to some other educators and I'll probably do a collective class where I'll probably do something like $30, $40 a month, just like I did for the other one, and run a cohort together and then
Mm-hmm.
teach them together. But I'm going through this process with you because one is one-on-one, and I feel like you need one-on-one,
I do.
to be able to get what you need. But I need you to put in your mind, at least let me show up.
Okay,
And
I can
seriously,
do that.
one
I
time a
can
month.
do that. Yep,
Okay.
I can do that. I can do
Okay.
that.
Okay.
You have my word
Okay.
on that. I have to get out of I have to get out of my head because when I show up, I like to have something to show, you
Right.
know, and
Okay.
that's what's, and I don't have anything to show this
Well,
month.
no, but see, this time what we're gonna do is we're going to, if you don't have anything to show and you can do it that month, I got something else for you. Because we had a whole roadmap. So doing the book is one thing, but I need the orders from you so that when I go back out here and do what is I'm supposed to be doing, and I bring it back to you, you're like, well, that ain't what I wanted. Well, that's because I didn't
Okay,
sit down and talk to you about what
okay,
it was you was wanting, because I'm going to put this in the hands of students. So tell me what you want so I can get you some help.
okay. All
There's
right.
a lot of stuff you got to do. We still got to build a website. We still got to do courses. So if you didn't get that done, and then we come out of this and you start to see, oh, they're moving. You'll be inspired to move too. And then right now, we know life happens. You taking care of your mama. We understand that.
Yeah.
And we're going to stand in the gap.
Okay.
Okay. Read through it. This is a floor. I got two floors. The finance piece,
Mhm.
Primerica, they open offices. It's connected to industry. It's connected to a bunch of industries and mortgages, insurance, and securities. I'm currently right now
Mhm.
getting my mortgage license, my securities license, and my insurance license. I have an insurance license now. I got to get the securities by at the end of this year, and then next quarter I'm gonna get my mortgage license.
What?
Yes, because
That's awesome.
that first floor is finance. You heard him. He said that's where you bring the money in.
Yep. Yep.
And so I chose to do it through Primerica because they help you pass the classes. I've always tested well. I can sit up, listen to information, absorb it, and then go get my license. And I was minimal effort on my part because they laid everything out for me. And it's a team. It comes with a team of people. They got a group of people here that come out of Fayetteville. Then we got a group of people in Colonelsville. So they're already organized with the infrastructure. But now I'm going to go teach these finance people how to do group economics.
That's awesome.
So when I bring them together in the Silver Tsunami, I'm going to bring you to the table as my subject matter expert on the on civic engagement. What not so much we before we
Because
start buying.
all of that's going to blend in, that intersects and comes together, is
Right,
connecting the dots.
right,
Okay.
right.
Okay. Okay.
And then I have the position to do it serving on the Sustainability Council with my town. So I'm actually walking the talk because I'm now part of the civic. I started this off moaning, telling God his people wasn't what they supposed to be. He's like, fool, get out there. You one of the people that ain't doing what I tell you to do. And he's sending me to encourage others. You know what I'm saying? And I know, I mean, Eric, I've been through it. Girl, I mean, we're recorded, but I mean, I have been through it. And I'll tell you my story one day off camera, but Fiona came through for me. And you remember the contention that once me and Fiona had before?
Yes. Yes.
I sat
Yes.
down and talked to her, and then one day I was going through it, and I got off the phone. Fiona was like, gave me a contract to do the state, to go across the state to tell the story of her helping to turn the state blue. So when I have been down, And I don't know if people knew I was down. This network that I built has come through for me. So your network depend on it. I'm part of your network because you wrote me
You
into
are.
it.
You are. I did.
I ain't know. And then when you handed it to me, this is your baby. It's your baby. And you are 2 floors. That's not 1 floor, that's two. Judges, civic engagement, police, that's is two. Okay. So I'm gonna get off my soapbox. That was 30 minutes of me just giving, just pouring in, pouring in. I'm gonna
I
give you.
appreciate it. I really do because I really needed it. I really did. You know, it is it's a wonderful thing to be able um to be in the gap, one, for those you love, two, for community. It's an honor. It really and honestly is. The thing is that Erica has to um get out of her head, you know, Erica's got to, because I am so disorganized, and Erica has to figure out a way. But in that, as you stated, you know, pushing through is what's going to be key.
Mhm. Yeah.
You know, and so you know, as we were talking, I just wrote down just a couple of little lesson ideas when I go back to plug in, you know, to plug into this, to beef it up a little more, um, because I want to be a part of this.
Mhm.
I want to be a part of
I
this.
know you do.
You
'Cause
know,
You
I
you had already, it was you had already written it. You wrote it. I had no clue when you handed it to me. And I'll never forget how you handed it to me. You handed it to me almost like, is it good enough? And I'm like, girl, you got the vision on paper. Normally, I gotta pull it out of somebody's head. I mean, normally people walking around pregnant with vision
hmm
don't think enough of themselves to even speak the vision. And you gotta understand the type of parents I come from. My parents was just like very young. Everybody's like, that girl's different. But then as I got older, my parents, who were once my champions, because they had me young, into children again. And so they did. I outgrew them, both of them. And so I had to move in ways that I was like, no, because I remember thinking, like, they don't know who I am. They can't help me get to where I need to be. And then God sent people along my way to be able to make sure I got here. Then when I get upset, when I get angry, I'm pushed into my ancestral self and recognize I'm a warrior. I will cut a head off in a minute. And so I got to find the army, and I didn't. I don't go looking. They come
right.
to me. So when you presented it, and I'm in it, and I'm looking at you like, girl, this is brilliant. And you are half thinking it's not brilliant because somebody told you that they wasn't gonna do it, or this didn't get back to you, so you're unsure about it. But see, you got to be sure because God told you to write that thing down.
hmm
Because when I get to people, when I got to Erin, I had to talk that out of her. What is this? And so as I talk it out, we put so many things before ourselves, but that is why you own this earth. You were born to do this. That's what you was born to do. You weren't born to make them phone calls. You were, that's why you get sleepy. That's why you get tired. That's why you get, but when you come about the cotton fields, unless you want to physically go back to the cotton fields, our ancestors endured way more than that.
Yeah.
If at least you didn't have the sun, you made them phone calls from your house
Yes.
under your air conditioning. And you didn't have to worry about the little things that pick your fingers apart. You didn't have to worry about the slave, the whip on your back. You didn't have to worry
Right.
about
Right.
taking it to
Right.
master's corners. But soon that might be the reality again, because in 2053 they're going to take us down to zero medium wealth. And how they're going to do it is this largest transference of wealth where we do not take the responsibility to put the wills and trust in position such that our grandparents don't lose the land, that we're not meeting them in probate court.
Ooh.
Nobody got the knowledge of civic engagement, and you are running with people that do. So what we got to do is we got to put your course together, and then we got to put you out there and attract more people who've been in your space so that you can run them 2 floors. That's what you are ordained to do.
That's the service.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Now we got 25 minutes because I'm not going to keep you on this phone very long. What I'm going to do is I'm going to pull out your business plan such that
Okay.
I can get with the students, and I can bring to you content to help this
Okay.
process along. Okay.
Okay.
And then I can actually kind of sit with the book, and we can look at the book together.
Okay.
And then if you need to do some more meetings with me, like an hour or something, and you say, hey, let me get Tamisha on the phone and help me pull this together, because she worked fast
Yes.
with me, we can do that too. We can do that too.
Okay. 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 I'm down.
Okay, you down?
I am all 100%.
Okay. All right. So let's get in here and let's look at this. Okay, so let me pull you up. Let me see what I got in your folder. You're tired, so we're gonna go very fast, and I can move fast.
Yeah.
Okay, political action centers. Okay, so we got the web page. Okay, so we can probably put the web page together for you.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm gonna put you in Erica system. No, I'm gonna put you in. I'm gonna put you in Aaron's system.
Okay.
Um, um, yeah, I'm gonna put you in Aaron's system. Let me see. How do I think about that? Yeah, I'll put you in Aaron's system. So, this is the web page. So I can get them to probably do the web page for you. So this is what it is. Let's look at it. Reclaim your power, transform your community. What's the name of this business?
I was thinking of Sankofa, but it is but there are so many Sankofas. Um,
You call it the political action center.
I think so. Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
But
So here it
let
is.
let's go with political action centers for now.
Okay. So then it says reclaim your power, transform your community, civic education, grassroots action, collective liberation. At the Political Action Center, we believe democracy belongs to everyone. We're a pop-up hub for marginalized communities to learn, organize, and lead through
That's
workshops.
it. Yep. That's exactly. Yep.
We equip
That,
you with the tools to dismantle systematic barriers and build a future rooted in justice. Okay.
that's
Because I
it.
mean, what I'm starting to see is I feel like you are an educator for community university. But
That's
before
it.
you come in and do the
Yeah.
workshops, you got to be able to have the stuff together.
I
Okay.
do.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So call to action, join 150 plus neighbors already shaping change, attend the workshops, share your story, own your power. We are having an open house. I'm getting community university ready for open house. So
Okay.
we can. I'm gonna talk to Shafi about signing you guys, my community educators, up as part of her workshop series, and maybe you can do workshops for the community university, and that is coming this spring.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah. So let me show you that. Let me see, where is that? So that's the house. Have you seen it in Rocky Mount?
That's Shafia's house.
Yeah, that's Shafia's house in
Yeah,
Rocky
I
Mount.
my first time going was well I've only been once. Shafia got married, and Aaron invited me to the wedding,
Okay.
and I went. It was
Okay.
That's how I ended up at Shop's house.
Okay. So this is the house, and we're planning an open house this spring. So, and this is the landing page that we did for her. And I was supposed to get some students at Edgecombe County, but like I just been
Oh,
busy.
this is beautiful.
Yeah, so the community versus where community meets opportunity, a hub for learning, leadership, and innovation. Whether you're a student, educator, entrepreneur, or a local resident, this is your space to grow, connect, and build the future together. You are one of the educators. Think of yourself as that. Now,
I never stopped seeing myself as an educator.
okay, so then this is now
Mhm.
you got to come with your education tools.
Mhm.
Who should attend? You should attend. Community University is where a community meets opportunity, a hub for learning, leadership, and innovation. Whether you're a student, educator, entrepreneur, or local resident, this is your space to grow, connect, and build the future together. Are you a local business or organization? Support our mission while gaining visibility. Use sponsorship packages to apply to be a vendor. So this is the opening house day. It's a welcome and community kickoff. It's a block party, a board webinar, and fundraising focus. And she's looking at doing this around the Black Workers for Justice annual banquet, so that the open house is tied in with the banquet. So she
Oh.
wants to fly in board members. They'll be coming here anyway, and so it will be a day of community to open up the house. Around that time, we go to the banquet together. We have vendors. We are currently shelving the 2,500 books that she has and cleaning the space such that it becomes a workshop, a resource to organizations in the community.
Oh. Is Shafia still living in that house?
No, she lives in Savannah, and
That's
she has the
right.
house, and
That's right.
she has the house down the street. So she just sold it because investors are coming down the street. Yes, she sold it. She just recently sold one house. She said she wanted me to get it, but I wasn't ready for a house. And then the light bill in Rocky Mounts are kind of like that lighting situation. I can't run a whole media center with a place where I know the electricity is off the chain when it comes down to, you know what I'm saying? So I had to pass that opportunity up. So we have sponsorships there. And so we're going to be raising money for this. And so the universities that we have connected are now helping us bring this project along. Okay. So she's moving at lightning speed because I got students and university professors working to staff this house for what we need. Like I said, we got kids in Uganda working to write the application software for the Dewey Decimal System for the books. We have a university that's helping us to do the fundraising coloring books that come along with it, so that we have a series for kids where they're able to color about liberation movements and color about the assets in the community. And then we have political action network centers that can actually pop up and actually come in as workshops. So that's what
Okay.
you're being connected to. You're
Okay.
being connected to all of this, and we have a time frame, and that time frame looks like next September. So even
Okay.
so when I'm meeting you, I'm also meeting you to let you know, hey, this is what's going on because you're part of a network.
September of 26 or September of this year?
It's spring of 2026.
Spring of 2026. Okay.
Right. We're looking at a fundraising campaign for this fall.
Okay.
And so I don't know that time, and I feel like we need to push that out just a little bit longer because I'm in the midst of all of this. I think it should maybe, I don't know, but right now we're looking at a fundraising campaign this fall, and we're looking at opening the house spring of 2026. And so
Okay.
when we do that, I want you to be amongst those that are saying, "Hey, I can offer. I'm part of a workshop series. I'm a vendor with the community university, and here's my curriculum, and this is our webpage, and here are our courses.
Okay.
Are you down with
I'm
community?
down.
Okay, are you fired up?
Ready to go.
You know where we're going with this? We gonna
we
be
go
cutting, or we gonna be the political action center? What we gonna do?
we're gonna be we're gonna be the action center.
I don't need the outside because the whip is coming. Here come the whips. Here come the chains. Here come the
Oh,
Okay, you ready? So you know now. Do you understand your work?
I do.
Okay, okay. So all right. So we're gonna get you fired up, and this is
Ready to
going
go.
so so just like she has, I can pull this up, and it has gone from her. She said one time I need open house. I said, oh, you sure do. And I presented this to her boys the other day because they like, what is that Tamisha girl doing? And then mouths dropped to the floor. They was like, she's been doing this. At first they thought I was moving too fast, and then when they saw their work, they were like, holy schmoly, let's get the paperwork in order. Because people are talking about intellectual property. Who owns it? I do. I own the intellectual
Yes,
property.
yes,
Me.
yes.
I do. And I will give you guys percentages. But so now they see their vision. So who are the educators? Who are and you are number one on this because civic engagement curriculum, you got to write it. So it's a political action center. We believe democracy belongs to everyone. We're a pop-up hub for marginalized communities to learn, organize, and lead through workshops, storytelling, hands-on advocacy. We equip you with the tools to dismantle systematic barriers to build a future rooted in justice. Join 100 plus neighbors already shaping change. Attend a workshop, share your story, own your power. Your key pillars are to educate, activate, and transform. Okay, does that sound good?
It does. It sounds beautiful.
Okay. About us, your story, our story is your story. We empower marginalized communities through civic engagement, education, and social justice centered action, honoring cultural heritage and reclaiming political power. While we exist, voter suppression, systematic inequity, silence voices are not new, but neither is our resilience. PAC was founded to answer a critical need. Safe spaces where Black, Brown, and low income communities can learn how democracy works, how we weld it, and how to protect it. Core values: justice first. We center the needs of the marginalized. Community wisdom. Your stories guide our work. Radical inclusion. All ages, backgrounds, and abilities welcome. Legacy builders. We honor our past to shape our future. I'm probably gonna bring Prime America out to community university because community university is the first building. So
Okay.
all that stuff that what he's talking about, Dr. Claude Anderson, on the first floor, we can put that into community right now.
Okay.
Right. So it'll be a model for that out of Rocky Mount.
Wow. Wow.
Are you gonna be ready?
I'm going to be ready.
Are you gonna show up?
I'm going to show up. Show
Okay.
up and show out.
Show up and show out. Now, our partners, I was working with Shaw University, but for this program, what God did was I got a phone call. I didn't know this phone call was coming from one of the people, one of my past board members. She's like, Tamisha, you ever heard about this certain organization that connects you to the university? I was like, no. She was like, yeah, work with them. And so now I'm working with uh Canvas University in Ghana. So
What?
yes. I'm working with Ontario Tech in Canada. I'm working with the University of Memphis in Tennessee. I'm working with the University of Charlotte here in North Carolina. I'm working with Detroit Mercer for the robotics program where they stole the robot. I want to put
Oh,
robotics there too.
okay.
Okay.
I'm ready.
Okay. And so what I'm going to do is connect you with probably students from the University of Charlotte, from the helpers, because they're right down the street and they're
Right.
looking to partner. And we could probably even show up in Charlotte with the relationship with them. So I'm going to tie you and Aaron's project to the University of Charlotte.
Okay.
So your
Okay.
students will
Okay.
come from the University of Charlotte, but they
Okay.
got to know what they're going to do. Okay. So now you don't have to do a web page. They're going to do it.
Okay. Oh, okay. Cool.
Right. So
Cool.
that's why we're going over this copy, because the next time at the end of this semester, you're gonna have some of those things on your roadmap, and we'll look at the roadmap and we're gonna decide what your students are gonna do in this call.
Okay.
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 So this
Because
is what
I don't know anything about web page design.
but yes, so they don't either. But I would have taught you, but now I'm teaching them because you already got the work of coming up with the curriculum. And so, but once you come up with the curriculum, we can actually come in, help clean it up. And it's just more because with the AI, the tools, see, I
Yep.
gotta pay, the reason that I got y'all signed up, because I gotta pay the tools whether or not you show up or not. So the text now that you're putting that work, that's costing me $89 a month. You paying 150, right? So that's why I have to have the money no matter what, because the tools are charging me every month. So,
They charging you anyway.
right.
Yes.
So and so I'm like, well, how long are we gonna be using text now? I want to get rid of it or put it down, download what we have. And if I'm not using it, then cut it off until I need it. But right now we're using it. So I don't want to keep it on for 5 months, 10 months, 13 months. I want to shut it down if we're not using it.
I want to shut it down.
Some tools if I don't need them. You know,
What's it saying? Oh, you shutting me down?
right. $89 a month. That's a lot. So you know what I'm saying? It's a lot of money.
It
You
is.
know, so I just want you to understand why, what we're doing with this. So we got our partners now, Fertile
Okay.
Ground, logos of Shaw, but now this is going to all those universities that now is working with Come University. Now you're working with this under. I'm bringing you under Come University. Okay.
It's awesome. Thank you.
You're welcome. Programs and events, learn, act, lead, feature programs, Black Schoolhouse Rock, Power of the Ballot, Freedom Trips, Pack Podcast.
You know what? I'm thinking like when it comes to the name um pop.
Like Tupac? Ah,
I got to figure out how to mesh that.
yeah, 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 yeah. Because we love pop, and
Hmm.
this is right up his alley.
And yes,
Yes.
he was a visionary,
Mm-hmm.
activist, writer, scholar. Um, he was all these things,
Mm-hmm.
and so I need to figure out.
I mean, I would think the best thing to do is probably contact the institution, which is now white people own it. You know what I'm saying? They, after his mama died, something happened and it fell into the hands. Well, as long as she was alive, I think somehow the foundation fell into into the hands of like the lawyer who once, somebody who was once around him. All of that fell into his hands.
So
But we have the contact. Yeah,
somebody owns his name.
you're right, and his legacy, because his mama pulled it together before she died. And then I think that what happened was, because now it's a trust or whatever. And so now you have to have a beneficiary of the trust and who's running it. And I don't think it's being run by, but we do need to, because I know that there were some things being done with the foundation. So we'd have to reach out to them and be able to see whether or not, I guess, his likeness, his image, we probably have to see how that can work. And I can put the students on that.
Hmm.
Okay.
Or
But are
maybe figure out a way to.
around it. No, we
Okay.
don't film. We don't film. We don't film. We don't film. So yeah, we'll talk about that later.
Okay. All right.
Okay. But are these pretty much the feature programs? And we could probably have I'll probably do live stream at the house. So we
Yes. 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 Yes.
probably
Yes.
pull you together for some stuff like that. And we'll talk about the civil tsunami, because I want you to probably come out to the civil tsunami too, because I want you to put on your things to do list to come see us. We every Tuesday, once a month on the third Tuesday, we're getting together in a series where we are looking at the civil tsunami. So I think that
On the
part
third Tuesday of every
third,
month.
and I'll see your invitation. I'll see you
Where Where's it gonna be?
at Raleigh found it.
Okay. Okay.
Upcoming
Okay.
events, calendar with widget with filters and for workshops, trips, and youth programs. So that's going to be like a page that you have, and maybe what we can do is get you in with Shafi and say with the workshop, maybe playing something quarterly there.
Hmm.
That once we get into that second part of that of what that looks like, but we'll have a calendar of upcoming events.
Okay.
Get involved. Change starts with you. Waste, engage, volunteer, donate. We have a get involved page. Then we have a resources. The voter to Civic. Oh, so and this is where your resources. What this is your voter toolkit on here. Your classes on here. Your storytelling hub. Submit your stories about voting, activism, or change. So I guess you're gonna have a storytelling submission page like that. blog and news. So you want to be able to start the blog and news so we can actually do that. How we stopped a polling how we stopped a polling site closure. Youth takeover meet 15-year-olds leading a voter drive. Ice Cube's contract with Black America, what it means for Pac, featured in the Raleigh Times, Pac Democracy to the People.
Could
Okay, so
probably bring the students from Black SEL into into in into that
what's Black SEL?
social emotional learning. Kristen, I had told you I think about Kristen Hopkins Vincent. After we get off, I will share their um their Instagram page with you.
Well,
Their
let's
hat,
do this. Let's do this. Do you know her personally?
I do.
Why don't you bring her to our civil tsunami uh uh um uh podcast? Y'all come in as both you and her come in as guests so we get content of you talking about this because we just had my commissioner on and we book you guys as guests so that you start to build the organizations you're going to have coming up under you such that they also are building curriculum with you such that we're looking already at a cohort that can help you run those floors.
Okay. I'll
So that's
call I will speak to her.
okay.
I will contact her tonight.
Okay, and let me get because I do have now. What I did do was I went ahead and put the series together for Silver Tsunami, but I'm gonna send you but I gotta what I have to do is Silver Tsunami listen, I've got to put together this month's artists. I mean this month's speakers,
Okay.
and so it's the third Tuesday, and that way look at attending this event as a way to build that podcast and being able to bring speakers in that we could talk to about the civic engagement because that's what we're doing. So Quentin Miles was there last time.
Mm-hmm.
He's my county commissioner, but now you can actually kind of use this as how you build that podcast because there's going to be content coming from it.
Right.
So you gotta so not only do you have to engage your mind to show up with the textbook, you've got to engage yourself with attending events that is going to bring a cohort with you so that you're not running the whole floor by yourself. Using Rocky Mount, this space, this already space, as a way to say, hey, we're gonna do this here until we get another building, because I'm trying to do a building in a four-story building in Zebulon. But we want to build these programs here
Okay.
inside of this house. So anybody that you're thinking that comes up, I don't want you to connect me with them. I want you to bring them and then think in terms of your podcast because I'll say, okay, Eric is our guest speaker. Roll the cameras, and then now we got content for the political action centers that we can add to your website because you showed up for an hour, but you coming back with content that's going to grow your vision.
Okay.
Okay, so this is I'm gonna put this here, and I'm gonna put it in the chat. Okay, so you got the web page. Does that look okay to you?
Okay. Eventbrite. Let me look at allow on every vid. Oh, it looks good.
Okay.
Yeah. The Silver Tsunami page I'm looking at, right?
Right, right.
It looks really good.
And that is about being civically engaged. That's about understanding how gentrification and the largest transference of wealth is about to take us to zero medium income. It's about so what do? You got to get engaged. You got to understand what's going on. You got to be connected. You got to understand who's coming into your community. Who's buying this land? How can we keep our land? Don't let the land go. Don't let it go off to corporations. Don't let it go off to investors. Don't let it go off to somebody that's gonna put a something there that you're gonna rent and you can't buy no more.
Right, 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 right. That is so
So
true.
so when you come out, I'm gonna already have the cameras there. So we don't have it priced where I can take the cameras to everybody, but everybody can. I'm gonna set up, and all of the people that need to use the cameras come through. Especially if you can't afford to bring me out for $1,500 a month. Collectively, they're saying the finance part has said, Tamisha, we will support you, and they're supporting that $400 a month. So I was supporting that $1,000 a month. So that's taking care of and I still ain't paid myself yet. I'm still working. Hey, I'm on the phone calls like you. I'm tired like you. I'm tired like you. I'm tired. Not only do I gotta get my media, and now the Lord say, now go pour into this person. Go pour in this person. Go pour in this person. And I'm thinking, Lord Jesus, we so
Oh.
right now to get just so discouraged. So okay. I'm on a phone call like you. And then sometimes I don't even get on the phone calls. So Lord, I said, but Lord, the phone calls, Lord, later. I ain't about the phone calls. You let that phone go and go encourage somebody. And they come with a check. Come on, Sweet, I gotta eat too. And I'm like, okay, me too. You know, groceries is expensive nowadays.
Girl,
No EBT, no more, no more. It's gone, it's gone.
it's gone.
We better get it together.
Okay.
Okay, everybody gotta eat.
Everybody.
Everybody.
Oh,
So this is it. I can't. Nobody can pay me to bring out and these cameras are old. These are COVID cameras. My SBA loan ain't getting paid this month. Y'all came through and paid Raleigh County this month. And the SBA loan that I got the cameras with is just like, Tamisha, when you gonna pay this? I'm coming. I'm coming. Okay. So just know that's what I'm under. Okay.
OMG.
Real
Okay.
talk. It's real talk.
I
Okay, so
get
let's
it.
go back to this. It's 8 o'clock. Give me 20. Can you give me 20 more minutes?
Yeah.
Okay. So give me 20 more minutes and let's go back to this again. Let me come back to the sharing. Where are we at? Okay, so I think we were here. Okay. Does it give you a sense of where we are with this?
It
What we're
does.
building?
It
Okay.
does.
So that's just the devil on your back, girl. You know you tired. Like,
Get him off.
throw that motherfucker like this.
Okay.
Okay.
Throw them both.
Okay. This is the lesson plan. You're on the lesson plan. Let's look at your curriculum map. And then let's look at your business plan because that's what, okay, your curriculum map. Okay, that's how to create the curriculum. And that's in your roadmap. I thought I sent you a roadmap. Okay, so this is your business plan, financial plan, marketing plan, brand identity, channels, grassroots storytelling, partnership.
Yeah.
Okay, so who is, and I'll talk about your target audience. Okay, here it is.
Black people.
Marginalized communities,
Mm.
local leaders, Shaw. Okay, so what's the voice of your product? Let's talk about your voice.
You said the voice of the product.
Yeah, because you're with this. Let me think. Hold on. So I need to create. We can create web pages. We can create a web page,
Mm-hmm.
but we also need to create the social media marketing content for driving people to understanding that you're available for these workshops. That you're available. I mean, community is one. Hold on 1 second.
Why you want me to turn the light on?
Okay, so we want to drive.
I'm here. I had to turn the light on for mom. Okay.
So this is the web page. Hold on, I gotta find your roadmap because I know I have it. Oh, you have a roadmap. Erica. Mhm. Okay. Okay, 12-month action plan. Okay, 12-month action plan, foundation and strategy development, website creation, curriculum development, digital marketing planning. So we got to do the digital marketing planning, develop a comprehensive marketing strategy, including content creation, email marketing, and social media campaigns. Partnership outreach. Well, we got the partnership as Communiversity.
Oh,
So that is done. So we're gonna launch the website, social media setup. How much of the social media setup do you have? Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and LinkedIn.
I got I have all I don't have to I let go of that Twitter. I got LinkedIn, I have Facebook, Instagram,
Okay.
what's that other one?
Do threads too.
Thread.
Okay.
I
Okay.
got
So
thread.
I need those. I need you to send me those accounts to get into
Okay.
those accounts so that we can go ahead and set you up to
Okay.
the system, inside the system, so we can go ahead and start setting up the local action network center. I mean, to
Okay.
start setting up the social media campaign, content calendar, event coordination, confirm details for youth legislative assembly program. I would say that your event coordination is to be able to get in line with the setup for community university.
Okay.
Okay, 3 month notice. Okay, course development and community building. That's what you're working on right now. Mid-year review and expansion planning, progress evaluation, adjust strategies. Okay, okay. So let's look at the promotional campaign. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna set up the website, promotional campaign. I want you to be able to hold on. Let me do this. We're gonna we're gonna set up the website. We're gonna do a marketing strategy for you. So I'm gonna need you to send over your social media handles for all of your social media accounts. Okay.
Okay.
So let's set up what it's supposed to look like. What I want to talk about before we get off the phone in the next 23 minutes is visually what you want it to look like, branding wise. What colors do you want? What type of font do you want? What do you like when you see? And then let's look at a marketing strategy for it. And we'll do that before we get off the phone so that in our next meeting, I'm going to be bringing you back pieces that at the end of this quarter, you will have a place like Shopton now has her landing page that says,
Okay.
this is what I am.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
I want you to commit to showing up,
Yeah. Yeah. I'm committed.
okay? And I want you to commit to coming to the Silver Tsunami and bringing people. And I want you to think in terms of what you got to offer as far as the Political Action Network and presenting it on camera such that you have access.
Okay.
Okay. So I want you to either in so I've got dates in September, November, December. One of those you need to be my featured guest, and you need to bring. Can you say 3 people with you?
I can try. Yeah.
3 people with you that fall in line with this work. Let them know what you're doing, and what's going to happen is this is going to be a mini podcast for you.
Okay. Okay.
Well, I'm gonna have someone interview you. They want you to. I'm gonna have them talk about what you're doing, and then I want you to use it as a strategic time to build your cohort. Because what you also do, this is revenue generating. So at the educators level, when I charge other people for this, then you actually get revenue generating. You get a piece of whatever they're paying me.
Okay.
So I'm like,
Okay.
hey girl, I want you to go to this mixer event. I'm actually getting my podcast ready for my. It's how you present it. I'm getting my podcast because I'm gonna be part of this micro school movement. I'm looking at going into the community Sophia's building, and I want to be able to bring some other I want to be able to have other political courses within my framework, and so I want to interview some people that I think would work well with this, and then let them see you part of this network. So you'll be with the finance people part of the network, and you preparing to go into the house that's coming this spring, and then be prepared to cultivate a relationship with these people that's in your same vein, such that they want to be part of this too.
Okay.
Okay, got it.
Yep.
Okay, so let's look at the strategy. Let's go ahead and write that. Let's chat GTP it before we get off the phone. I love it.
Me too.
Dude, that done made it easy, man. That whole stuff. It's called bots and chat GTP.
Okay. A funny thing, uh, um, Omi had asked Chat GPT what its name was,
Uh-huh.
and it says, "Say you can call me Sage."
Oh, really? Clear. Oh, really?
Sage.
Clear this stuff up. Let's clear this stuff up. But you gotta use it. You gotta use it. Okay, so let's see. Um, Trying to see. Uh, let's see. Let's do this. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm going to. Okay, I see you. And normally I like to do all fancy ones. Okay, let's do this. Okay, so we download it, and then I'm gonna say copy it, and I'm a deep seek it. That's what I'm gonna do.
Okay.
Copy and deep seek it. Cause you pay for the deluxe division. I'm still at the hey. You didn't use all your credits for the day.
You use all your credits.
You all your credits. I'm like, wait a minute. I'm like, wait a minute. Okay, hold on. Okay, well, then let's go to chat. Let's see. Maybe that was a couple hours ago. Let me see. Create a marketing strategy. Create a create a target audience. Create target audience. Create target audience personas. Persona or act as a act as as a marketer and create a target audience persona for for this. Target audience personas, empowered community advocate. Demographic 18 to 45, core with some outreach to older adults. Gender inclusive site, majority female identity, but diverse mix. Location, urban and suburban communities in North Carolina, expandable nationwide. Education level, high school students, college students, young professionals, adult learners. Income level, lower to middle income. Value, social justice community. Okay, motivations that desire to make a difference in their community. Okay, behaviors, media consumption, needs and goals, priorities, audio messaging, tone, empowering, inclusive, culturally relevant, action-oriented, key message, your voice matters, together we can turn knowledge into action and action to last and change. Calls to action, be the change, join the movement, lead, learn, act, from knowledge to power. Primary needs, access to free or affordable civic education resources, a network of like-minded peers and mentors offering opportunity to take action. Okay, so this is the persona, psychographic, social. So this is actually the kids that we're working with. Okay,
Jeez.
create a marketing strategy, create a marketing, and I'm just moving fast. I want I want to create marketing strategy Great marketing, social media strategy for you say Facebook,
Uh, it could be for it could be for
Facebook
whatever.
threads, Facebook threads. You have what? Facebook threads. You have LinkedIn,
LinkedIn and Instagram.
LinkedIn, and Instagram.
Let me text you my handles right now
Okay.
while it's in my head.
Great marketing, social media, social media. Okay.
I am.
Let's map a cross-platform social media marketing strategy for the global action centers. Tell the Facebook, Threads, LinkedIn, and Instagram. Each platform has a different vibe and audience, so the approach will shift slightly, but stay consistent in messaging and branding. Overall goals: build awareness of PAC programs and events, drive engagement with community members and partners, position PAC as a trusted hub for civic education and leadership, increase volunteers, donors, and partners, empower marginalized communities with accessible civic knowledge. Sounds about right?
Yep.
Okay. Community engagement events, older millennials, Gen Xers, community leaders, local organizations, parents, and churches. Threads. Okay, so then a strategy. Event promotions, workshops, trips, movie nights with RSVP links, impact stories, spotlighting volunteers, youth, or alumni, live stream. So that's what you're gonna have, the impact stories. So I want you to use one time this quarter, either September, October, or November or December. No, we did September. No, September, October, November, or December. I want you to look for impact stories. So that's what, because that's what we're calling them. We call them impact stories, your POC stories.
Okay.
your your pop impact stories. So think in terms of using this to get you some stories for your for your for your for your assets. Like for instance, I went to did you see Erin's uh assets that she got for the last meeting that she had?
No, I haven't seen it.
Okay, let me show it to you. So this is Shafi at the house. Um, we getting ready for that. This is what the house looks like right now. There's a lot of cleaning up to do.
What?
There's a lot of cleaning up to do. A
It's
lot
like so she's literally turning this house into a like
of
a
community resource
community space.
center.
Mmm.
A community resource center. And we are, I mean, she connected me up with her county commissioner, and they already are looking at putting it in Edgecombe County. And I told the professors that at the University of Charlotte, and they're like, wow, because they understand how that district has been gerrymandered to take away its power and literally destroyed a very, very viable Black community. So these universities are ready. They're ready to send the students. And I can't have more students than I got people to connect them with.
Right.
So she's walking down the neighborhood. She's telling a story. This is how she sold. It was just beautiful. This is the backyard of that house, and an investor bought it. So that's just letting you know right now they have already done what they're supposed to do. They
That's
drove.
the one she sold.
That's the one she sold down the street. She wanted me to get it. She sold it for $100,000. That's gonna be a $500,000 house. Look at the porch on that house.
And some white folks are gonna go in it.
Well, that's because we sleep. We're not organized. We tired. We in the struggle. So we got to get ourselves up out the struggle and take maybe another part-time job or do whatever we got to do. But I'm connecting you to the people that's gonna come in and do the work. They just got to know what the vision is. We tired. So yeah, she sold the house down the street. She lives in Savannah. She can't keep all this stuff up. She donated her house.
Hmm.
So this is her, and it's really connecting stories. All I'm doing is going out here connecting resources, making sure that we know how to engage each other. So let me see. Hold on. That was Shafia's work. Let's go. This is Aaron's. So this is her last session.
Oh, this is Aaron's page.
Yeah.
Oh, look at Aaron.
Yeah. That was just me going out to capture. But like what I can do is bring y'all all together versus coming here, coming here. I ain't get paid for that. I didn't get paid for here. And now I got 5 events I didn't get paid from. I'm off the phone now. And now, you know what I'm saying? Versus everybody come together one time, get the content we need. And then now you're able to tell your story. But
Does
it comes out,
Aaron have a new set
no,
of
she did this at
shelves?
no, she did this at her house. This is one of her healers. This is somebody that she is working with.
Got it.
And so this is the last luncheon that she had. I think you were with your mom.
Yep, I was in Connecticut.
Yep. And so this is what she has. And so Erin is on the board. So now so Shafi, instead of her taking the website from me, I had her take it from Erin. So now Shafi is gonna be on Erin's system versus mine just because I wanted to absorb some of the costs that Erin is paying for her project. So she made, I think she made, well, the first four we did $30 a piece for the first one woman. She's like, since I'm not making money, I was like, because you ain't holding enough classes. Can't blame that on me. I did what I was gonna do. You know what I'm saying? I don't need y'all looking at me sideways. I want y'all to understand this is a function of how much work you put into this. Okay. So
Yeah,
this is so now I'll spin this for curriculum. And I'm gonna give this stuff
they're
to
beautiful.
the student so that now she has a whole kit. She's pulled together this curriculum because we know they finna cut out the schools. We know this.
Yes,
This
yes.
is not nothing that's not new to us.
Right, right,
And we're gonna have to educate our kids.
right. That's true. That's true. That's true. That's true.
And
That's
so if we don't get ready for this massive left behind and don't have these curriculums ready, these kids gonna shoot some stuff up because they hungry, they not engaged. It's gonna come into a massive killing spree, especially if you disconnected from work. We know this is coming.
right.
They just said it. It ain't no longer to me you're crazy. They didn't put it on an agenda. Okay. So what I'm doing is packaging the curriculum,
Okay.
getting ready for the micro schools. The micro schools will be funded. Okay. Got to get ready. Have a package. What is it? What is it? And who doing it? And how many years of experience you got in civic engagement?
Oh gosh, I
That
haven't.
qualifies you to be able to turn your intellectual property into a revenue income stream. You got to make
Yeah.
the investment. You do. Okay. Push through. Okay. So this is what I'm asking you to get. Your package, Shafia's package is $1,000 a month.
Okay.
Your package is 125. The finance right now is standing the gap. I'm bringing the cameras out to them. I'm bringing my equipment out to them once a month. So go ahead and do the political action centers with that, and go ahead and get a library like this for you. So not only can we pull together your web page, but if you don't have no video explaining what you're doing, because people ain't gonna read not a thing.
I know. I
You
know.
go
I wouldn't read.
right.
Mm-hmm.
They'll read once they say, okay, that video sounds good. Let me read a little bit more. A little bit. They'll scan. So what you got to do is you got to have video on that page. You don't get video from me until you're paying $300 a month.
Mm-hmm.
So go ahead and get your video by making yourself a commitment. Go ahead and put your podcast in view by bringing those stories to the camera. I recorded with the Silver Tsunami because it goes in line with the Silver Tsunami. How do you build community? How are you civically engaged in community? And why does that matter? Okay, you got your
Okay.
marching orders for me.
Yeah.
What are we supposed to be doing?
Well, what we're going to be doing, what I'm going to be doing, is looking for some impact stories. Also, there I'm sending over to you all of my social media accounts, which I've already done. I need to think about. what I'm going to be offering this political action network. I need to bring three people, three people to participate within this every third Tuesday of every month.
Okay.
And
So you're gonna do all of them? I was just asking for one. You can do one of them, but if you say, "Hey, Tamisha, I'm gonna be your person for the next 3 months, so I can build my team," I'm okay with that too. I was
okay,
trying to start you off slow because I did not want to overwhelm you.
okay. We can start off slow, but I'm committed to showing up,
Okay.
committed to coming to the not tsunamis. What else am I? What else did I
And
forget?
next month. So where are we with the book? So like, do you want to try this again on, or if you want to, you can. I'll let you schedule another session where we do 2 hours and we go through the book and I clean it up. I help you clean it up.
Okay, yes, I would like that,
Okay.
and
Okay.
I will be ready.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
Hmm.
Get that devil off your back. You are worthy. You is good. You is
I am
kind.
fine.
You
I
is
am
you is
smart.
intelligent. You is smart. You are worthy. You is all those things. You have a light so bright, girl, because you are 2 floors on that building. Two. Just like me. I'm two. Finance, go get the finance, Tamisha. Go get the media. Okay. And so I never put it down to you like that. So I said, let me let her know she's part of the. No, I didn't. The Lord said, let her know she is a floor, not one floor, but two. You're more than just a curriculum. I got some people, they just a curriculum. You are a floor in the building, 2 floors in the building. I didn't write this. You did. And the Lord said, put Tamisha on it because she's going to make sure it come true. I had no idea and people do that to me. I was like, I'm in the proposal? I didn't know I was in the proposal. And then they don't like working with me because Aaron's like, I know you're going to talk shit. So I had to have my shit together. She told me one time, I was like, yeah, I got 10 fibroids. I cannot carry your vision. Too much stress.
Yep.
I got to carry my own.
Yep. Yep. True.
So let's do this one more. We got 3 minutes. So you know to give me the social media threads. You're committed to showing up for Silver Tsunami and bringing those impact stories. What I would
Yes.
suggest is that you would come one time so you can see it and then get ready for the next time so it can prepare you because I see you have a little bit of getting overwhelmed a little bit. So I
Hmm.
want you to kind of see what this looks like so that you
Okay.
can explain it to other people. But I want you to do an impact segment before the end of this year is out. Visit
Okay.
one time and then bring 3 guests. And then those 3 guests would be the people that's going to help you build your 2 floors,
Okay.
help you contribute to the curriculum. And you're going to be
Okay.
like the civics engagement curriculum specialist, making sure that they come through. And I give you as they come in and take it. Now, we don't have to charge them 125. If you got a cohort of 5 or a cohort of 6, we can make it because that's for me. It's just, I'm gonna give them the same amount of time. We can do 40, 40, 40, 50, 50, 50, 60, 60, 60, whatever. And then you can get a residual off of that so that it comes back to taking this thing out of your pocket. So like I did with Aaron.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. I I'm on it.
Because I told her I was going to build you within the system so that she gives you one whole channel of her system. So she gives you a channel, she gives Shaki a channel. And then, because this is my revenue stream, I'm giving y'all what I normally do. So I'm going to give this to you, but I'm just going to I'm going to I'll probably put them in my system because they will be like my customers, but you're going to show them how to run it. You'll be like the dean over economic, civic engagement that's going to engage, going to be there, cultivate those relationships with the judges. Cultivate. Right now, we're talking about relationships. We ain't talking about buying, like you said. When we have enough money, we can buy. Go ahead and get this. Like we need that done. Like everybody else doing it. But now we're going to cultivate the relationship. And that might mean having judges out for the because once you get that done this quarter, the goal here is to get people to buy into what you're doing so that they can come into the open house with you second quarter so they can help you start to get those relationships, start to be in position such that people know about your program. Start to be in position such that when they adjudicate it, and they got to come over to Community University as part of their service learning hours, and they got to take this, and we starting to get money from the JTPC to help these youth, if there is some at that time. Okay? You
Okay.
got it?
Okay. I
All
got
right.
it.
So this is your cross-platform content. This is your the Instagram plan. Now create means possible. Create possible means reels, video, and other content ideas for a 3-month marketing campaign for all platforms. Okay, I think I murdered that, but anyway. Let's map out 3 months of creative content ideas for Facebook, Instagram, Threads, and LinkedIn. I'll break it down into memes, reels, videos, and other formats so you can have a bank of inspiration to keep the campaign fresh, educational, and engaging. Okay, side by side. When you say your vote doesn't matter, count on us. Win a 200 vote margin decides your community future. Me waiting for change without voting, me voting organized. So this gives possible ideas.
Ooh. Yes, this is great.
This is what I'm gonna give to the students.
That's awesome.
So and then let me show you what the students did this summer. So like I have another kid. Well, we got kids in care this summer. I only got one. And so I did what I had to do for Shasha because she pays $1,000. Then I have another client, she's paying like $280 a month. So I gave her that intern. I put his work in with her. But I had one, so I couldn't overburden him. And this is what he came up with. So this is what the memes are looking like. And we also have Shasha got memes, but I want to show you what was his oh, hold on. So these are the memes that he created. Get up, son. No. Get up. Son. Hold on. Get up now. Let's just show up and see how I can check. No. I said get up now. Hold up.
This is AI?
Get up, boy. No. That's AI. And so that's what the students did when I gave them a campaign like this. So she came with her own campaign. She wrote it out. I'm not supposed to be writing out your campaign. So what happens is we just did it though. But in the future, you're going to come to me and you say, Tamisha, this is my vision for the pack this quarter. And I'm going to give it to the students and then they're going to make it happen. So right now with Shafia, we got a university that's working to go ahead and create a system for us where it becomes automatic. You will put in a work order and your work spits out. So in the future, you're not going to need me. You're just going to come in the TMP Youth Community Foundation, put in a work order, and then here comes 90 pieces of content. The students will be able to do it the same way. Now, we probably have to go back in and twerk some of it because AI ain't perfect, but then it's not us creating content for 4 months for 90 pieces of content. Right.
Now, quick question. How does AI generate the people?
You tell them what you want. So what happens is she came with memes. Her assignment. Let's pull up her assignment. Her assignment was
especially with them all looking different.
You tell the assignment. You tell it. I want Black people. I want Hispanic people. I want old people. I want elderly people.
Wow.
The assignment thing is it generates the people. You tell it what you want, and then it'll pop it out.
Wow.
Right. So now we're streamlining the process because Shafi is here. We're now working on being able to spit out content like that. And we got universities to help us create these systems. You don't have a university to help you put political action network, take it from your brain to here. So it's not all by yourself. And you don't feel like I got this colossal amount of work. We just need to make sure when we bring it back, it's like, yep, that's what I wanted. That was what was in my head. Okay. So I'm gonna send this work to you to let you know what this looks like. This is the assignment that I'm gonna give to the Charlotte students. I've created that with you. So by the end of the semester, you should have a web page, you should have a campaign, you should have started to pull together the voices for your podcast, and we should have a content in there like we have for Aaron, so that next quarter your content can consist of video with you talking about what political action center is. So we got a plan for this quarter, and after this quarter, we should have a plan for next quarter.
Okay.
Okay. Do you feel comfortable in where you're going?
Yes.
Okay. You feel empowered? My goal was to empower you.
I do.
Okay.
I
And
do.
You committed to show up.
Yep.
It's your baby. Your baby.
It
Your
is.
baby need diapers. Your baby need milk. Your baby needs formula. Your baby needs to be educated by you first before you hand him over or her over to someone else.
True.
Okay.
True.
All right. So we got our marching orders. I will see you. You will not cancel a meeting. And if you need to, you're going to schedule more than one if you got to. Okay.
Okay.
All right.
I'm down.
So now I'm very busy. I'm very, very busy. I got the lunch rally. I got the other kids, but let's make another appointment so we
Okay.
can go through the curriculum. 2 hours. When do you want that to occur?
Uh,
Let's do it for the next month. This will be your next month meeting that we do this because next month starts Monday. Did you say the 19th? Do you want?
yeah, let's do the 19th.
Okay. All right. All right. Now I know I can also help with the part-time gig with working solutions. So if I can send you also that little, and I know you get off the phone, you probably don't want to do no more phone. But I mean, they you can work anytime you want to. Might pick up some work weekend hours, that kind of thing. If you need some more money for the baby, if that's one, I don't want the 125 to feel like it's a burden on you. You want me to send you that too? I mean, or you got,
Uh,
you might have it. Like,
you mean as far as coin?
right, coin. It's a coin. You know what I'm saying? I don't want the 125 to feel like a burden or it's too much. But if you move within this quarter and you bring those people out, you tell them what they're doing, and then if you can get like 4 people interested, 5 people interested, and then we cut the price and then give you some of that money on the price. You know what I'm saying? Like they ain't gotta pay 125, they can pay 60, they can pay 40. But if you got more than one together, that's collective. So
Right.
with that, I can give you a rate above the 125 a month that they're paying.
Okay.
We can look at it like that.
Okay.
But if you move like that and bring people to the table, it's girl, what you doing? You doing that for real? Yeah. And I can talk to her and I'm paying 125. I can talk to her and see whether or not you can get it for half off, but it gotta be more than just one.
Right.
And then I'll give you a commission off of that.
Okay.
Okay. To
Okay.
help you with the
Okay.
cost of your stuff.
Okay.
Okay.
That'll
And
work.
so, Deborah, think that in terms of who I'm gonna bring out, who needs to be a part of this thing, who could I see being in my department, who forward enough to understand that we got micro schools. You pitch it to them how I'm pitching it to you. I'm getting ready for the micro school movement. This gonna be this is my retirement strategy.
Yep. Because honestly, goodness, that's how I'm looking at it.
That's how I'm looking at it too.
Mhm.
Because I spent 20 years in the community. I ain't what packages I got. These classes, these courses. And so I'm just sharing with you what God has said. And God said to me, I need you to go back into poverty when I started this. I was like, no, I ain't going back. He's like, and the Lord said to me, this time when you go back, you're going to pull a whole lot of people out with you. You know how to come out. So I was like, well, I got to go get these numbers. For real? They saying that Harriet Tubman was a lie. Lord, that's about what else. She couldn't get across all that terrain, Lord. They say that that was a lie. They said that was a story. They the internet saying that she was for the Confederacy, and this is all our land anyway, Lord. Because when we went to Buffalo, they were talking about we went up here. How did our ancestors make it through? Listen to the name. It's called Buffalo.
Yeah.
It was always black.
Yeah. It was.
Buffalo. You know, white people always, when they see black people, they always come up with some names, Negro, because that's not, that Negro means black in Spanish. They don't know. But and then Buffalo Soldiers, it was already black. The people ain't escaped no way. They were already there.
Right. It
And
ain't
made,
nothing.
and made some stories up. We were the indigenous. We were Pocahontas. Pocahontas was black. They make movies about it called Avatar with black braid. You mean to tell me the monkey got braids? We see braids. We know that's us. We know what we got to do with this hair. We got love on it. Okay, I'm gone. This is all about encouragement. So, are you saying the 19th we'll get together?
Yes.
Okay, and if you don't have it together on the 19th, then that means that we got to go schedule another day and let's go ahead and get it together because I want to see one curriculum. I want to see
I'm gonna
Civic.
have it
I want to see
together. The
101.
19.
Okay,
Have it together.
costs $89 a month. That's what it costs. And
Oh,
so the
that's a lot.
19th, our date is the 19th, right?
Yep.
Okay, so let's put that on my calendar because if I won't have it.
And you
Um,
having a a civil tsunami September?
yeah, so that's the invitation should have said September. It did it say
Yep.
September?
Yep. Yep.
Yep. And if you go through the Eventbrite series, you just let me know because I got to change out the information of who's coming.
Hmm.
And I think that this month I might have the Spanish girl from my community. She's Latina and she is actually having a Latino festival here in Zebulon. So because I'm
Oh,
now on the sustainability committee, I can have the economic development personnel. I can have, you know what I'm saying, those people out because I'll be meeting them, Chamber of Commerce, Rotary people, because that's where I'm about to go. Because I'm about to I got to go up the ladder to be able to put people in position according to budget. You know what I'm saying?
okay. Okay.
You know, so that civic engagement piece is going to allow me to meet the people that I need to bring this vision into fruition. When I bring y'all to the table, I want to have a complete project.
Okay. 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 Okay.
So hold on, it's the 19th. Let me put that on the calendar. Okay, so this is political action center.
Well,
Okay, and then that's gonna be what you want to do, like another 7 o'clock.
yeah, that 7 o'clock is good.
And I'm gonna say 7 to 8:30. Hmm. Really. Um, okay, so look at it on your calendar.
Hmm.
Did this come through?
Say it again.
Did this come through?
Yes.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay, so there you are, then.
All right.
You feeling good?
I'm feeling good, and
Okay.
I'm feeling better.
You feeling better? Okay. And kiss mom for me. You know what I'm saying? Bring her to Silver Tsunami. You know what I'm saying? Bring her the silver tsunami too, so that when you first, I want you to come look at it first, and then bring her because it's all about getting assets in order.
It
You know,
sure is.
you
I'm
know.
gonna bring her to one.
Okay, yeah. But you can kind of
Mm-hmm.
see what that looks like.
Yep.
All right.
All right. Um, I am ready. Did you ever meet my mother?
I mean, last time was on the phone. I said hey to her.
Yeah, Ma. This is Tamisha. Come. You gotta come all the way. You gotta come out the Grand. Come to the.
Oh, hi, Tanisha. How are
How
you?
you doing? I can't. How you?
I'm good.
How you like? How you like visiting and visiting Raleigh?
Oh, this is home. This is my home.
Oh, this your home?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, well then you just
Absolutely.
coming back home then.
Exactly.
Yes,
Exactly.
ma'am. Well, you enjoy while you're here.
I will do that. I will
Yeah.
do that. Nice
Yeah.
meeting you.
Nice meeting you too.
Thank you.
Yes, ma'am. So how long is she gonna be here with you?
we're um we're going back Monday,
Okay.
and then I come back the following the f- the week after.
Okay. 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 You
I come
gonna be
back.
up there with her? You gonna be up there
Uh-huh.
with her? Okay.
Yeah, I'll be up there with her, and then the and then I'll come back like that second, what is it, the 10th. I come back the weekend after the 10th,
Okay. The weekend
essentially.
after the
Yeah,
10th. Okay. Okay.
yeah, I'm just going up to bring her back up.
Okay. Okay.
Hmm.
Y'all doing anything? You gonna take her to the festival tomorrow?
I don't know if she would want to
It's
go
too
to the
much.
festival.
Too
Yeah,
much.
it might it might be, she'll probably want to go over to visit with my aunt Carolyn
Okay.
before we head out.
Okay. Yeah. How old is her sister?
Yeah, yeah.
How old is her sister?
Uh, Car- what is it? Carolyn's 77.
Okay. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Carolyn's
Okay.
77. They are exactly 10 years. They are 10 years apart.
15 years apart. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, I'm glad to see you. I'm glad you were able to make it. I'm glad that we were able to get this class. And
Indeed, indeed.
you know,
I needed it. I needed the push.
okay. Okay.
Yep, yep. So,
Now, imagine what you would have
I'm
missed if you didn't come. No interns. I wouldn't have been able
I
to get
know
some.
intern.
Yeah, I wouldn't. You wouldn't have been able to come to Silver Tsunami. You wouldn't have been able to hear that you got this affiliate opportunity in front of you. You didn't know how you were connecting to some
From
university.
university, golly.
Right. You already know Shafia. Just met her. Like, what?
Shafia, Shafia is a phenomenal sister.
Yes, Beast. She knows how to organize. Yes, she does. I've been doing it for quite some time. So that's mother. That's Mama organization. She's never
Yep.
in town. She's across the country. So
Ain't that nothing? Yes,
yeah,
Shafia is that. She is that chick.
retire. A house here in Savannah. A house over here. A house over there.
Good for her. Oh
Yeah,
my gosh.
yeah.
Good
So
for her. It's
all
gonna be
right.
good to see her again when I get the opportunity.
Okay, well, we're gonna come. We're gonna come, and I'm gonna introduce you as this your civic engagement instructor right here. There she is, and I'm gonna show your curriculum, and I'm gonna be like, go ahead, and we're gonna go ahead and have that done so that we are organizing and giving organizational training to how those organizations need to be engaged civically too. So not just individuals, but we
Right.
engage organizations at the table to advocate as well and to be able to establish those relationships and those budgets to be able to buy into what's needed in their community, then and you're that piece. So appreciate you, ma'am. I bow to you, queen of politics and civic, and let's go forward and make your tools.
All right. I'm on it.
All right. So you have a good night, and I
You
will
too.
see you on the 19th.
Okay. I'll
All
be ready.
right. Bye.